Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back and thank you so much for coming. I know that I have been MIA, guys. I'm alive and healthy and kicking and all the good stuff. So today is just story time and I share with you how I moved from the city to living in the rural. So if you are at that place where you need to make a decision, or maybe you've been forced, life has forced you to move to the rural and you're finding it difficult to adjust, so this video is just going to help you just make your settling a little more easier. And as I share my personal story and hoping that we're going to relate and I'm going to help you. So I got a job in 2017, and when I read my posting letter, and I had never been to this place, and of course I was scared at first because I'm moving there to this place. I'm alone as a single person and I don't know anyone there, so things are racing in your mind. You're like, will I find a good place? Will I find a good church? Will I find, is there good transport, like things like that, and you wonder how things are going to be because this is a new territory. And for me, I believe that everything that comes to me, God has allowed, like God has permitted. For me, I was like, now I'm ready to explore. Like I saw it as an exploration. I saw it as a chance to get to know this other part of Kenya that I've never been to. And here I came, I just carried everything and moved to the rural, and life has been first year or maybe half a year or a year. I kept going back to Nairobi. Like on the weekends I would travel back. There are days on Sundays I would just go in the morning and come back in the evening, things like that. And so for you probably who's moved to a new place, you are wondering how it's gonna be. So I'm just here to encourage you that it's possible. It's possible to make it in the rural. It's possible to make it anywhere in the world, just if you put your mind to it. So I'm going to share with you the pros and cons of living in the rural versus living in the city. Number one disadvantage is the disconnection from family and friends, because we are human beings. You are a human being. You have connected with people for God knows how long you've been together, and now having to disconnect and move to another place, that thing of feeling lonely, of feeling bored, because you've not yet created these relations with people that are in the place that you have visited. And furthermore, you don't even know anyone. That is one. So you have to start things afresh. You have to make new relationships. You have to just find a new mama boga. You have to find a new person for gas. I mean, it can be overwhelming, and it also not very comfortable. The thing about moving from the known to the unknown, no one likes that at all. We all like to perform in environments where we know the corners of these streets, we know the bus stops, we know everything. We know in the supermarket, you know where the aisle for milk is. Like now having to move to a place where you know nothing, it can be very uncomfortable. So if you're feeling that, it's okay. Number three, guys, that I still struggle with is that you are not always going to find everything that you need, because all the big malls, all the big supermarkets are all in the city, and most of the times I've had to go to Nairobi and get something that I need, or when I visit my family, that's when I'm able to buy whatever it is that I need. That will also mean that there are not variety of things. They're not variety of things because you don't have many shops, many big shops to shop from or window shop from. So those are mainly the cons. The advantages of living in the rural areas for me, oh my word, like if I ever have to move back to Nairobi or any other big city, then I'll need some counseling because I'm so used to this life here. The first advantage is life is just normal and decent and peaceful and fresh. Like if you are one of those people that are looking for a more peaceful, a more cleaner environment, rural is the way to go. If you're looking to have a kitchen garden and a big yard, rural is the way to go. This place just makes you connect with your soul. The scenery is beautiful today for true story. I live in one of the most beautiful places there is. Now, if you are tired of pollution, if you just want to breathe in fresh air, go to the rural. Now, I know that there are people who are like, oh, they've come to visit, like, gosh, I don't like, oh, nasikia tu kama akili yangu imesimama because nimekuja Shagal. Okay, I don't get that, but also I get you. But I know that this place, the pace of life is somewhat slower. Like, you wouldn't find many shops opened at 6, 7, hatuna haraka ya life, like, haraka ni ya Nairobi, tumeachia watu wa Nairobi. But anyway, if you fancy a more slower pace of life, come to the rural. We will welcome you with open arms. Guys, have I even told you how much you're able to save on transport? You're able to save probably on lunch because you live near your workplace. I walk to work, I come back to the house for lunch, or maybe carry. No, I've never really carried food because I live next, and I can come back and cook a meal afresh and even afford to catch a nap. Where in Nairobi? Anyway, I'm not here dissing at Nairobi versus Nini. I just believe that you can be able to make it wherever God puts you to. And let me share with you a verse that made me to settle down. It's in Jeremiah. I'll find it and link it. It's in Jeremiah. It talks about when the children of Israel were in exile in Babylon, and they were thinking, gosh, we have to come out of this place. They didn't like it. I mean, forcefully removed from home, what is known to you, what is familiar, the things that we've just talked about, and having to live as a slave or maybe somewhere else. So, and God was telling them, you know what, just forget about ever going back to your land. Settle there, plant vineyards, marry, get married, do all those things. Zainiv, just increase in numbers. That verse spoke to me. And from the time that it really did hit me that the Lord has ordained for me to be here, even this verse is just speaking to me. I settled. I planted, I didn't plant vineyards, but I planted boga, land. I eat from the land. And I shall say, I'm so blessed to be here. So that verse has really helped me settle. And so that's it, guys. I just wanted to share with you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, kindly please click the subscription button. Is it inakwanga button ama ni bell? Okay, one of those. Click on those and I'll be posting more videos. True story, I'll be posting more videos. See you in the next video. Bye.